Hello, friends. This is Pastor Harley from the Broadway Global Methodist Church. I'd like to share with you out of Luke chapter 14, verses 12, 13, and 14. He said also to the man who had invited him, "When you give a dinner or a banquet, do not invite your friends or your brothers or your relatives or rich neighbors, lest they also invite you in return and you be repaid. But when you give a feast, invite the poor, the crippled, the lame, the blind, and you will be blessed, because they cannot repay you, for you will be repaid at the resurrection of the just." So Jesus is at the house of a Pharisee who's invited him over. The Pharisee wanted to hear what the great rabbi that everybody was talking about had to say. Jesus gives a piece of truth. He says, the benefits you give, if you say, wow, I fed a lot of people. Well, if all these people are your friends, and if these people will certainly repay your hospitality, and if all these people will increase your connection and your influence and just basically build you up because you did a kindness to them, that's not quite the thing God is showing in Jesus. It is fine and wonderful to be hospitable to our friends and relations. If you're planning that party, go ahead. But Jesus planned a party for essentially the poor, the blind, and the lame, the people who could not do anything for him. And Jesus constantly points that we must understand our life is now bound up in him. We are walking with him. And he is the one who planned a great banquet for all. One picture of heaven is that banquet, where we could say that we could hardly get here on our own feet. Certainly not. We had to be carried. We're lime. We couldn't find our way. We were blind. We couldn't pay to get in. We were poor. But Jesus will welcome us nonetheless. Live in the confidence that a welcome awaits you, the faithful, in heaven. Be blessed.